Welcome to Art Spot Online, the Tampa Museum of Art's art-making activity series for children and families. Together we'll learn about a work of art at the Tampa Museum of Art and get inspired to create a new work of art. Today's Art Spot activity is sponsored by Hillsborough County, the Institute of Museum and Library Services, Tico Energy, and Wells Fargo. Hi, I'm Anthony, Studio Programs Coordinator at the Tampa Museum of Art.
And I'm Rachel, an art handler at the Tampa Museum of Art.
And today we're looking at this monumental sculpture by Jaume Plensa called Laura with Bun. And Rachel, I don't know if I've ever been out here this early, but it definitely looks a little bit different in this morning light.
Yeah, so Laura is made out of cast iron, which is a metal, and metal is reflective. So it tends to look different in different lightings.
You and the rest of the curatorial team recently did some regular maintenance on Laura, right? Can you talk about what you guys did and how she looks different afterwards?
Based on the artist's recommendation, we made a mixture to coat her with using paintbrushes. It's meant to protect her from the weather and make her look good for everybody to enjoy.
So Rachel, with your background in art restoration, maybe you can help me restore some old broken toys and creatively recombine them into new combinations.
That sounds really fun.
Okay, great. Let's go to the Golding Shear classroom. All right, so we're back in the Golding Shear classroom. I'm here with Rachel, and we have a somewhat chilling array of discarded and abused old toys that we're just gonna try and figure out how we can put some of them back together again into something new and weird. I'm gonna start grabbing stuff, you can start grabbing stuff. I think I wanna do this lion for sure, because it looks like it'll fit on this robot. And then I was looking at these before too. I kind of really want to make like a cape out of this ripped, sort of like a bearskin rug, but a tiger, and it's a cape.
Okay.
That's sort of the general idea. I thought you would be extra super helpful today because you could help me with what kind of glue to use to glue this stuff together, because not all glues are good in all situations, right?
Right.
And I don't have a great background in that stuff. Although I will say a lot of times I'm looking at something, I'm like, how do they put this together? And a lot of the time it's just straight up glue, right? But it's a specific kind of glue, right? So
I think that regular Elmer's could work if that's something that you have available to you at home.
yeah, this is something I think most people have. Most people call it Elmer's, but you could call it PVA glue.
PVA
right?
glue if we want to be fancy.
You want to be academic about your gooey substances. So how would you do this? So if I would just guess, this is what I'm gonna guess. Dump a bunch of glue in the hole.
Yes.
And then stick it on?
I
Is
think so.
Is it as simple as that?
I think it is as simple as that, yeah. Essentially, since it's not super glue, it's not gonna dry immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I would just take some tape and tape it down and then set it aside for a while.
I'll let you do the honors.
Do the honors.
It seems extremely fun to me, so.
All right, here we go. We got some airflow.
Do you want me to hold it and you can use two hands?
Yes.
Dude, this is, okay.
All right.
So great, so you hold it down and then,
Hold it down. Oh yeah, I can already feel it. Now see, remember how it was popping up before?
if you're dealing with glue, wear gloves. You won't have to worry about it getting on your hands or whatever. I was gonna do I don't know,
Under?
that. I guess. What were you planning?
I was gonna go so that gravity held it down, so that it's more like a this.
So just oh,
You
okay,
know what I
that's
mean?
right. Yeah. Okay, cool. See, this is a good tip. I would have just kind of set it on there.
This is good, it'll hold it in place.
Okay, cool.
Now I feel like
Oh, stunning.
it can just chill for a while.
Okay, great. So for the ones that I grabbed, the first step is gonna be, I don't even think I need any glue, which is another thing to think about. If you've got all these leftover fragments, see if you can just kind of slip them over each other or tie them together. I think this will fit perfectly.
With some finessing.
With a little finessing. Here we go.
Gloves off.
Gloves off, buddy. Yes. You love to see it. Okay. Look at that, adorable. It's kind of balding too, I love it. Okay, so yeah, this one didn't need glue at all, right? But let's do one where we have to use some super glue, okay? And if you are using super glue, you 100% need to wear gloves and you need a grown-up's permission so that you don't get it on yourself. and you become one of those tragic glue people.
You don't want to be a glue person.
Those tragic glue people just wandering the streets with just odd things permanently attached to their bodies. So really, gang, don't worry about having a master plan. You know, when you're going through and looking through all your kind of old toys that are maybe broken or just beyond the point of repair or donation, like, just kind of gather them all up and see how you can like put them together. All right, so that was our assemblage project where we created sculptures from some old broken toys based on the Jaume Plensa sculpture outside, Laura with Bun. Rachel, thanks for joining me today. The sculptures look great.
Thank you for having me, Anthony. I had a lot of fun.
Great, great. Bye. Thank you for making art with the Tampa Museum of Art today. If you enjoyed today's activity, please click the thumbs up button to like our video, and don't forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss future episodes. Plan your visit to the Tampa Museum of Art for a fun day of art by visiting our website, tampamuseum.org. We'll see you next time.